In the aftermath of Cyclone Nargis, Tzu Chi volunteers have been carrying out charity mission in Myanmar. They recently visited a family whose children returned to school with Tzu Chi's assistance. In addition, they visited a child whose ill grandmother single-handedly raised him. The Irrawaddy River water has irrigated the land, which is part of the endless green fields. Once this narrow mud road after crossing the field, and cars cannot go through it. This is the road leading to Tzu Chi's home. Despite a 40-degree heat, Tzu Chi quickly heads back to his home after joining Tzu Chi's Jingsi aphorism class. He did not pause as there are people waiting for him.
As it is the Burmese New Year, Master Jungyan wishes your family well.
Tzu Chi's grandmother is his only relative, as his mother died and his father is missing. His grandmother who raised him suffered a stroke. Therefore, as a 10-year-old, he was forced to become mature at an early age. In the past, his grandmother made a living by selling beans. However, she lost her source of income after suffering a stroke. Before Tzu Chi volunteers reach out to them, they receive help from the neighbors. Despite that, they sometimes went hungry.
Sometimes it is hard to wake him up for school. I hope he studies well, but he takes time to play.
Tzu Chi's name in Burmese actually means being surrounded by love. However, the reality is the boy is afraid of losing his grandmother. The 10-year-old boy faces the threat of his grandmother dying from illness or old age. If his grandmother passes away, he'd be left alone in the world. When we asked about his parents' picture, we were told there is none. The entire house has only one color. The most colorful items are the framed award certificates. Award certificates are extremely obvious in these poor families, as these children cherish the chance to study. In this family, the two children return to school with Tzu Chi's assistance.
This red envelope is given by the Tzu Chi Foundation. You can use the money to buy some necessities. I did not use all of them. I spent some on offerings to the Buddha.
Stepping on the bamboo strips, one hears the cracking sound. During raining seasons, they have to endure storm and rain. In the crude house, when receiving Tzu Chi's New Year presents, the mother and children are filled with joy.
As Master Zhen Yan said, our time is running out. Therefore, I must seize the opportunity to give of myself.
Despite suffering from poverty, these people sympathize with other less fortunate people and are generous in giving. Their acts of compassion have demonstrated that giving is not the privilege of the wealthy.